everyone, this is Tracy Chen. I'm an immigration lawyer based in Australia. I'm the CEO and principal lawyer at Mason Chen Law Group. And today is the 1st of July 2024. There have been some very important changes happening in migration, but we're going to focus on the 485 visa today. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with people who need it. For those who want to get in contact with us, I'll drop the link below so you can contact us. Now, the temporary graduate 485 visa. So many changes in the last couple of months. As of today, for certain streams, the age limit has been decreased from 50 years of age to 35 years of age. So let's go through the different streams and some of the basic requirements. So there are two main streams for this visa. They have also changed the name for these streams. The first one is the post-vocational education work stream. The stay period for this visa is up to 18 months. However, Hong Kong and British national overseas passport holders will get up to 5 years on this visa. The cost for this visa has also increased. It is now $1,945 plus credit card fees. And the biggest change is the age limit for this visa is set at 35 years or under. Unless you hold a Hong Kong or British national overseas passport, the age limit will be 50 years and under. So that hasn't really changed. To be eligible for this 485 visa, you must have held a student visa in the last 6 months, and you must have completed your course in the last 6 months. You must meet the Australian study requirements. So you must have completed 2 academic years in Australia. Now, the definition of this is the course must have been for a total of 92 weeks over a minimum of 16 calendar months. Based on your course, you must be able to nominate an occupation on the medium to long-term strategic skills list. So if your occupation is not on here, you wouldn't be eligible for this visa. So for example, Diploma of Nursing. The occupation outcome is enrolled nurse, which is on the short-term strategic skills list. So you wouldn't be eligible for the 485 visa. That's just an example. However, if you completed a Certificate 3 in Commercial Cookery, Certificate 4 in Kitchen Management, and Diploma in Hospitality, you should be eligible as the occupation outcome is chef. You will need to apply for a skills assessment, but this is not the full skills assessment. It's the provisional skills assessment, which you should be able to apply for through the Skills Assessing Authority. You must meet the English language requirements. Now, if you hold a certain passport, you may be exempt from this. Otherwise, you'll need to have completed your English test within the last 12 months of applying for this visa. So that has changed as well. Previously, it was in the last 3 years. If you are doing an IELTS test, you must have scored an overall of 6.5 with a minimum of 5.5 in each of the 4 parts. Now, if you are a Hong Kong or British national overseas passport holder, the English requirements again are slightly different. So if you are completing an IELTS test, you must score an overall of 6 with a minimum of 5 in each of the 4 components. You will need to provide evidence that you have taken out the appropriate health insurance, and you will need to complete a health check. Now, you'll need to prove that you are of good character. You'll need to provide an Australian Federal Police check. So that needs to be within the last 12 months. And you must have applied for this at least 1 day before applying for this 485 visa. You don't know how many people are still getting this wrong and getting 485 visa refusals. So that's the first stream. That's for people who have completed anything below a bachelor degree. So that would be vocational education. The next stream is for people who've completed a bachelor degree or higher. So we'll go through the basic requirements again. So this is for you if you have completed a bachelor or a master's degree by coursework, and the age limit has been reduced from 50 years of age down to 35 years of age, unless you hold a Hong Kong or British national overseas passport. You must have held a student visa within the last 6 months, and you must have completed your course within the last 6 months. So you must have a completion certificate. That's the most important document. So if you've completed a bachelor degree or a master's of coursework, you'll be eligible for this visa, and the visa stay time depends on the course you studied as well as the passport you hold. However, if you did complete a Master's of Research or a PhD, you can apply. The age limit for this is 50 years and below. This was recently announced and changed. They had previously put an age limit of 35 on this as well. So it's good that they kept 50 years of age for Masters of Research and PhD students, because a lot of PhD students are well over 35 years of age. So you must have completed the Australian study requirement. That is 92 weeks over 16 calendar months. You must have studied with an Australian CRICOS registered institution, and you must meet the minimum English requirements unless you hold an eligible passport. You may be exempt from having to sit an English test. So again, this is overall 6.5 with minimum 5.5 in each of the bands if you're doing an IELTS test. If you are a Hong Kong or British national overseas passport holder, the English requirement will be overall 6 with a minimum of 5 in each band. And for both, you'll need to have completed the English test within the last 12 months. You'll need to provide evidence that you have the right health insurance and also complete a health check. And you'll need to provide evidence of good character. So if you're applying for an Australian Federal Police check, it needs to be within the last 12 months. But you must have also applied for this at least one day before you lodge the 485 visa. Not the same day. I've seen refusals when people try to lodge it on the same day. So that's the post-higher education work stream, and they're the 2 new streams that have been implemented as of the 1st of July 2024. Now again, these things chop and change, and I've just given a very basic overview of the requirements. So do make sure you get proper legal or migration advice before applying for these visas, because I still get a lot of queries for people who have lodged these on their own and got visa refusals. And once you get a visa refusal, it's very hard, unless it was something oversight by the Department of Home Affairs. If it's a mistake that you've made on your end, there's not much that we can do about it other than appeal and plan for other things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with people who need it.